Okay, I'm finally doing this. I'm getting to these questions that people have for me. It's a small jar, and I obviously should get a bigger one because it takes me too long because these um, are getting a little out of hand in here. But anyways, I'm just gonna pull it out randomly. These questions I should have answered a long time ago. I'll be answering these for real now, at least the best I can. Try to get to it like once a week at the minimum. But first question is, when will your arm get better? So this one's directly to me. My arm is better. It's way better. In fact, I was just telling a couple of guys the other night that it's where I'm at right now is so much better than I was before surgery. So not only am I, recovering still because it's been about 8 months, but I'm already, and I have been already for the last few months, already better than I was before surgery. When I mean by before surgery, I'm talking years ago, the last quite a few years. I'm already doing better. So I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to do, just a year, 2, 3, 4 years ago. So yeah, exciting stuff. Is 100% no, but I don't think 100% is too far off. So they told me about a year before I get back to what I'm doing. I'm already back to what I've been doing. I have been. So at like 5 months, I was getting kind of slowly back into what I was doing. So I'm already ahead of schedule. I can't wait to see what the next 4 months looks like. How to take down someone bigger than us. This is in like kids writing. So great. Okay, that's a good question. There's a lot of different takedowns, and we will be going over some more wrestling-based stuff. We actually are this week last week in the kids class. I don't know if this is a cubby or if this is most likely in my kids class, 6 and older. Looks like it's a pretty young kid who wrote that, but. So many different variations of takedowns. Hopefully that question has already been answered by that individual. But that, this is one of those things where I can't really show it on camera, but I will make a point to see if anyone needs to work on that in the kids classes. My cubbies have it. My 3 to 5 year olds, they know how to do a takedown pretty well. When I talk about a takedown, I'm like simplifying it so much. We focus on single legs and double legs. When it comes to the 3 to 5 year olds, as soon as they turn 6, we're actually focusing on an arm drag to a double leg, but to a double leg trip. So when we step in between the legs, and then our rear leg trails and steps behind behind their lead leg. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're setting it up with an arm drag to that double. That seems to be a good takedown to take down people who are bigger than you, especially if you don't have a wrestling base. I mean, here's the thing: is like the adults. I could have a whole podcast on this, man, if I really wanted to. But doing takedowns in an adult class where you have, maybe 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds in the adult class, or maybe even a 25-year-old who is working every day and he doesn't really care to have an explosive, double leg like I would love to all my kids class to have. I teach my adults way differently than I teach my kids when it comes to takedowns. We're smarter when it comes to takedowns, and the wrestling grind in the wrestling room, there's a lot of explosive movements. No one wants to do that at 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. And in fact, some of us can't, like physically can't. So it makes more sense to be smarter when it comes to focusing on how to get someone to the floor. Are we butt scooters at this gym? No, unless we're playing or it's a specific position that we're trying to improve on. We do know how to take people down. We do know how to get the fight where we want it to be, whether you are a Muay Thai fighter and you want to keep it striking, or you're a grappler and you want to get to the ground, or you're an MMA fighter who you don't really care, or you can take it wherever you want. But our grappling, when it comes to our wrestling in our adult classes, we focus. And I think that most gyms should probably focus on this as well. If you want to implement takedowns, think arm drags are great. Arm drags to body locks and trips and things are all like that. It's all good stuff. But a single leg is pretty basic. You don't need to really do an outside single where you're stepping and you're cutting an angle to get low on a low single. You could just you could stay standing, keeping your back straight, taking a step to the outside lead leg, and going to a single leg. Leaning in and lifting up that leg. That's a fairly simple takedown that doesn't require a lot of explosive movement. So that's a good one for adults who want to get a decent takedown. Down packed, and they want to do it without possibly hurting their back, or they want to do without the speed, because here's the thing: is it's always good to have speed, strength, speed. It's all good stuff to have, but at some point, we lose that as we get older. Grip strength seems to be something that kind of stays for a longer period of time, but speed is one of the first things that we lose as we get older. And explosive movement, power, it's not something that the average, let's say 45, 55, 65-year-old is able or even wants to do. And the idea is just to keep training and improving and taking the fight where you want it to be, not necessarily what the 18-year-old hungry lion wants to do. So anyways, I think a single leg is a good one. I think an arm drag to a body lock is good. They're all pretty simple stuff that you can get someone down. But man, all right, well, let's just keep going. Maybe I'll do an episode of a few takedowns, and I'll put it on a channel where people can see a couple. There's got to be so many videos that you could look up and find something like that, how to take down a bigger opponent. But the biggest thing is how to take down a bigger opponent easily. I'm not a fan of explosive movement. Of course, I need to be able to do that if I'm going to be fighting. But I'm still fairly young. I feel young. I feel strong. But I honestly know that there's some things that I'm doing right now that I will not be doing 20 years from now. So my game is going to constantly change. It's going to be constantly evolving, hopefully, but definitely changing. When are you going to answer the questions? That's awesome. This is a good one. When are you going to answer the questions? That's these questions. I'm getting to it now. 2024, new year. Yeah. I'm not going to get to all of them though. I got, Courtney's over here calling me. I gotta answer that. Record the move of the night. It's folded, and post it to the Lion Heart group. Revive the Lion Heart Facebook group. It says read me. Oh my gosh. That means someone probably pulled it back out knowing this was theirs and said read me. I'm getting to these guys. I'm doing it. Oh, I almost put it back. I'm getting to these. Okay, so Lion Heart Facebook group. I thought it was a good idea during COVID, and maybe we can do it. I don't know if I can do the move of the night because we're constantly that's a lot. That'd be a video every single day because we're not always doing one thing per week. We're adding to it and progressing in that position. So but maybe once a week I could do the Facebook group again. The problem about the Facebook group, guys, and this is the reason why I have not revived it, as that note said, is because what happens if I get I'm here to share the knowledge and have some fun doing so. But at the same time, it is a business, and that's something that people have to remember. Unfortunately, I love what I do, and I was doing this for free before, but I gave up everything I was doing to do this, so now it is a business. So let's just say I revived the Facebook group. Which we all have we have so many members here and so many group chats going on. But when it comes to the technique of the night, let's just say I revived the Facebook group. I post a video just like every day, just like I did during COVID. If I did that or do that, and then I have a member who cancels their membership. We don't see them for 3 months, 6 months, or a year, or whatever. They got to get kicked off the Facebook group. So the problem with that is that then I lose friends. I lose buddies because they feel like they're not wanted anymore, and that's not the case. But at the same time, I can't let anyone join that Facebook group because then everyone's seeing what we're doing, and people are going to be getting good quality stuff for free. Now they could do that on YouTube anyways, but the thing is that we go into great detail of what we do every night, and I don't want to be giving away some of our our secret sauce for free. What we do in this gym is very special to me, and I'm very happy to let the the world, I guess, the Facebook, the Facebook. I sound like an old man. Let the Facebook world, or the YouTube world know what we're doing, and but not everything that we do. And so I don't really want to revive it for those reasons. It is a closed group, but what am I supposed to do? Keep deleting, adding people, deleting them when they cancel their membership? It'd be kind of a mess. So what I decided I would do is some of the stuff that I'm okay with sharing. Whether it's common knowledge or I think it's a good tip for the average guy to improve their game, I will be sharing on my YouTube page. But however, I will not be sharing everything that we come up with in our facility or everything that we're working on, because we do have some up and coming competitors, and it's just something that I would like to hold dear to our facility. There's a lot of people that copy what we do, and as they should. I think that we're doing good things, and I think it's a good idea to stay up to date in what other people are doing. They can call us competition, whatever they want to do, but I think it's a good idea to follow what we're doing. But I also don't want everyone to know everything we're doing, because some of this stuff is very special to me. So anyways, maybe I should stop there. That's a lot of stuff. I'll go one more. Anyone want to do 6 a.m. Jiu Jitsu classes? Okay, so if anyone wants to do this, we kind of have this conversation going around the gym. So this must have been someone who is either on the newer side signing up, or and they, I don't know, but maybe they are in the classes now. That is something that I'm totally for, but I'm not going to lead it, guys. I will not do it. I'm already, spreading myself pretty thin. And so I won't do 6 a.m. It's not even worth it, even if I have 20 members at this point doing the 6 a.m. class. So if someone else wants to lead it, talk to me and we can go from there. That is something that I'm not against by any means, but definitely I'm not leading that class. So, good on you for anyone who wants to do that. So if you're reading this and this is what you, or if you're listening to this and this is what you wrote, I'm not opposed to it. You guys can look at this is a gym. You guys have full access to this facility. From the hours of 5, I think. Well, receptionist gets here at 5:30. From 6 a.m. we're open. 6 a.m. You guys can come in, get a group together. You guys are in those group chats. Get a group together and come in and train. I just, man, I'm beat. If I had something like that, no way. So I need sleep. I like to get up early, but I don't want to get up early doing what I'm already doing all day, every day anyways. I'm obsessed with the sport, but there does come a line where I want to spend some quality time with my family or my bed. So anyways, that's enough, I think, today. There's quite a few more, but I will keep going with this, guys. Sorry it took me so long. It's embarrassing.